What is going on, guys? I want to start off by saying two words.
With 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
Made in America, goddammit. Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast ever made. I don't know, man. 2 words. Made in America. That was our Lord and Savior, Joe Biden. Yeah, it's going to be a short podcast today. Not a lot of fun things happened, but I do have some interesting stories and things that have happened in my life. I went to a job interview. Oh, wait. Before we do that, let's shout out everyone who tuned in live to watch Stop Crying Poser, the greatest podcast, on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle every single Friday right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. Roll Fast Joe, Grog, Love My Toe, Scrambles, Roll Fast, Day, Meatball Head, Football Head, Ishwave, Infamy, Moobot, Grog, and I think that's everyone who typed something in. It's going to be a little bit, my mind's all over the place today, so don't expect to be entertained. Look, last week we had a really good podcast. This week, life is all about balance, right? Isn't that what Buddha said? Life is about balance. You can't just have good podcasts all the time. That would offset the black hole, and then it would suck itself into its own dick, and then everyone would explode. That's what Joe Biden told me, at least, and he knows everything. Made in America. I went to a job interview, dude, and I fucking failed it. I knew I failed it, too. So, where do I begin this story? My dog went to the vet. It was a very large vet bill, and I was going to wait until next year, maybe like March or April to get a job, and I was like, you know what, dude? Let me just see what's out there. This veterinarian bill really held me back. It really hurt me this month. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what jobs are out there. Maybe I'll get a quick freelance job for like a week, stack up some money, and then go back to being a lazy bum. So I did that. I found a job for a YouTube assistant for a company that has like 5 million subscribers, but then they have another channel that has 5 million subscribers, and then another, and then another, and then another. I walked into this fucking office. There's gold plaques everywhere. This guy is a fucking multi-millionaire, and I don't want to be rude. The videos they make seem like really, really low effort. It's almost like the actors are acting bad on purpose, kind of. And I found out during the interview that most of their viewers are not from America, so they want to make everything super, super obvious and easy to understand. So the acting is like, oh my gosh, you're not a prison guard, you're actually a doctor. Hi. And then everyone claps, and it's over. They're little like 30-second clips of just weird shit with little one-liners at the end. Anyways, they were offering like $30 an hour. So I was like, oh, all I got to do is be a bad actor for $30 an hour? Although I wasn't sure what YouTube assistant meant. Maybe I have to go get people's lunch for them. Or I don't know. Maybe I'd be editing or writing skits. I don't know what I'd be doing. Maybe something back end. Maybe I'd be figuring out and planning locations for them to do their next viral video. Who knows? I didn't know. So I showed up to the interview, and they said, so did you check the email? We sent you 2 videos, and we want you to kind of recreate these videos. So in my mind, I misunderstood. I thought that they were going to show me, like, they're like, oh, these are examples of what we do. We want you to do something similar at the job interview. So I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Like, I'm pretty good at like improv. I can come up with shit. I can be entertaining, right? So I show up, and they're like, yeah, we want you to exactly recreate the videos that you just watched. I was like, well, I thought this was going to be like a test. Like you were going to see how naturally funny I can be, or how naturally I can make a video. Well, that was not the case. That was not the case at all. They wanted me to recreate a fake video. And the exact video was how to clean your pots and pans when you don't have soap. I was like, okay, this is weird. Or how to clean rust off of a pots and pan. Whatever the fuck it was. They specialize in making fake videos that go viral that don't make sense, right? So they set me up with this table. It's fucking it's toothpaste It's lemon juice and like salt. So they're like, yeah, recreate this video and pretend that these 3 items will clean this pan from all its rust. I was like, okay, like, I guess. And then she's like, all right, action. And she starts filming me. I was like, what? I wasn't prepared for this. I thought I was gonna be like improv. I have to exactly recreate another video. And what they wanted from me was for me to go, oh, no way. Wow, it really worked. Wow, all I did was toothpaste this pan and it worked. Whoa, dude, there's no way. That's crazy. No, it's just toothpaste. Who would have thought? Everyone has toothpaste. I wasn't aware that I was supposed to act like I'm dumb. So I turned it into like a funny bit. I was like, well, we're going to clean this pan, and the first thing you're going to need is toothpaste. And if you don't have any toothpaste, you probably have bigger problems than dirty pans. I was like, oh, we started off with a funny joke. I'm like, I got him hooked. And they're just like, listen, man, just clean the pan. Finish the video. I'm like, you didn't get this perfectly timed joke that I just made off the top of my head? And then they were like, I was like, so I'm rubbing. I was like, you gotta rub it clockwise and then counterclockwise because you have to confuse the rust. A second joke. He made a second joke off the top of his head. Oh my God. Yeah, so whatever. I thought I did okay, but I was very much unprepared. Wasn't prepared at all. Also, I stuttered on one of the words. So I got an email the next day, said you didn't get the job. I knew walking out of there that I probably wasn't going to get the job. Also, listen, I didn't know I was going to be an actor. I didn't know I was going to be an actor. But I did explain to them that whatever they're doing, I can recreate all of it. Like, not in that sense, not in the sense of acting in a video, but I'm like, I do thumbnails, you know, I do the promotion, I do the editing, I do the filming, I film all my own stuff, I write all my own jokes. I do a podcast every week. They're like, well, we got to see how you look on camera. Oh, cool. There's literally 50,000 hours of me online right now that you can check out and you can get to know me. Well, we don't have to do this 10-minute job interview. I was out the door in 10 minutes. I went in there, sat down, 10 minutes, I'm out. I walked out and I'm like, fuck, dude, I really blew it. Their warehouse was, this part too. It's only 2 blocks from my house. So I'm just like, oh, cool. And I told them that. I was like, yeah, I live right there. So if there's ever an emergency and you need to clean a pan really quickly or put a fake Nike logo on a t-shirt, I'm just a couple blocks away. You can rely on me. But they didn't. They sent me an email, said we chose somebody else. You know what I chose? I chose to drink a 211 in celebration. They were going to pay me $30 an hour, though, to not even be good at anything. The videos are fake. Like, they're all fake. They're not even trying to be real. One of them, it's like a lady with like a fake pregnant belly. And then like the doctor leaves the room and then she takes the fake pregnant belly off and like hides it under the bed. And the doctor comes back to the room and goes, weren't you just pregnant a second ago? The end of the video. I don't know how much the actors are making, but we need to pay those writers double what they're making right now, because content like that, it doesn't write itself. It takes a lot of thought. You have to have a really good grasp on human interaction to make something so genius. Oh, I'm going to start a second channel. This guy makes fucking $3 million, $2 million a month. Like, I don't know. I just... You know what it is, dude? It's envy, or maybe it's jealousy. I put a lot of time into things like this podcast. I put a lot of time into skating and a lot of time into Ninja Review over the years. And it's never, not once, it's never made me $2 million in a month. And there's a lot of like, I don't know, time, like a lot of planning that goes into that shit. And it's every single week. It's always on time. So when I see someone, you know, I look at like Mark Zuckerberg. I'm like, oh yeah, well, you're a fucking genius. You invented something that people needed. You programmed it right. You maybe cut some corners, ripped some people off, but whatever. You have the brain to do this. Jeff Bezos, okay, like I don't know. You started this Amazon thing or whatever, and then you fucking franchised it across the world, and now it's the biggest company in the world. Now you're super rich. Okay, like cool. You came up with something amazing. Well, I thought I just made a pregnant chick become unpregnant and now I'm a fucking millionaire. What the fuck? Oh, you know, can you feel the hurt in my voice right now? Also, you know what it is? It's bitterness. Because I feel like there's no one on earth that could have done that job better than me. And now here I am, bitter about it, saying that the job sucks, their acting's terrible, the whole company sucks. But in reality, I'm like, I wish I would have fucking got that job, dude. So I failed the job, whatever. Whatever. That's what happened. Really big brand. But I went to the job interview, right? I learned a little bit, and seeing all those gold plaques was inspiring. So I'm going to start a new channel probably on Monday. And I promise you, it's not going to be good. Because now I've seen, you know, like sometimes you think the bar is really high, and then you jump up and you're like, the bar's all the way down there. Oh, cool. I didn't know, because you never jumped. You never looked at the bar. Turns out the bar's really fucking low. Either that or this guy's cheating, and I don't know how he'd be cheating, but he's doing something that paying for views. I don't fucking understand it. Whatever. I've been weaving a bunch of bracelets. I got paracord bracelets, dude. Weaving bracelets made by me, $400 each. I'll weave you a bracelet. I know the cost of the paracord is only, I don't know, 50 cents, but you know what? I work hard to make these little bracelets. You just have to send me how big your wrist is and $400 and I'll make you a bracelet. Anyways. What else happened? I don't know if you guys remember this. I've been bitching and complaining and whining all week. All week I've been complaining because I smoke weed late at night, usually when I'm streaming too. I stream on Twitch late at night. So right around midnight, bring out the old weed vape pen thing, hit it, I start acting weird, I get hungry, and then I stop streaming and go to sleep. You know, it works great. So I lost the W. I lost the weed. In my mind, listen, I was drunk, and I was high, home safe, and for whatever reason, I thought to myself, you know what, I gotta hide this weed. Someone's gonna try and smoke it, and I don't want them to smoke it, it's only for me. Like, I got in this weird mindset, I don't know if it's like paranoid or what, but it was more like I don't want anyone, that precious, I don't want anyone to get it. So in my mind, I felt like I stuffed it into a couch. So that night, I go through the couches. The next day, I'm like, well, now that I'm sober, I'm gonna go through all these couches. I'm gonna find that weed. You're not gonna escape me. Rip apart the couch, come in this room, my little streaming room, go into this couch, all my drawers, lift up all these clothes. I ripped part of the actual couch apart because I thought it may have fallen into a pocket. I look everywhere and then I'm frustrated and mad because this is right after I spent all the money on the vet, and I'm like, well, there goes what, $700, $800 in 2 days. Fuck it, take the weed too. Take everything. Take the what and leave the what? Take everything. So I go and I buy a new one. I swear to God, I ripped apart my house. I even texted myself and I said, I think you stuffed your weed into like some type of pocket or maybe in between like couch cushions. Well, 4 days later, I walk my dog into the backyard so he can take a shit, so we can both take a shit together. Joking. And I find it on the ground with ants crawling on it. Just plain view, it's on the ground. If I would have stepped on it, it would have broke. It's on hard, rough ground. First off, I never smoke weed in the backyard. I never go in the backyard. I don't hang out back there very often, ever. And if I did, there's nothing to stuff it in. So the whole stuffing in, the stuffing of the pouch in, like, couch into a pouch, it never happened. Why did my brain think that? Also, here's what could have happened. Like if I went out there, let's say that I was going to go smoke weed outside. I would sit in the chair. There's a chair right there and a little table, and I would have hit it and set it on the table, not directly on the ground. Also, if my intention was to hide this weed so it would not be found, I should have picked a better hiding spot than in the middle of the outdoor plain view weed on the ground. My God, what a fucking idiot. Well, the good news is the day before I found it, I mean, this is how my life works. This is one big metaphor for my life. the day before I found it, I went and bought a new one. So now I have two weeds. Great. Even more money down the drain. Not a big deal, though. The good thing is I bought a battery and I bought the cartridge, so now I have 2 batteries. Battery only costs $20, so now that everything is found, I've technically only lost $20. And that's not bad. Not bad. Not too shabby. So you know what? It's a happy ending. But I'm really stupid. Man, I just suck. I've been so, like, I don't want to say depressed, but it's been a shitty fucking week, man. Like, I'm not in a bad mood. It's not affecting, like, anything, but my God, it's been an unfortunate series of days in a row. So, the money thing over there, you know, little things, bills or whatever. And then I go and try and skateboard. The one activity that will never let me down. Well, I spend an hour trying to do a fucking Gabe Cruz varial flip. A varial flip body varial. So it's a skateboarding trick. I spend an hour trying to do that. I landed it. But don't forget, it's my life. We're talking about my life. Nothing comes easy. Of course, I landed it. The camera overheated and turned off. There's no proof. If it's not on video, it didn't happen. So that's great. Yeah, super sore. My legs are still sore. I did that on Tuesday. Tuesday was the skateboarding. I couldn't land a fucking varial flip, a trick that really shouldn't be that hard. Varial flip body varial. I mean, it's not a regular trick, but come on, man. It's not rocket science here. Move your feet and land on it. And when you do, the camera doesn't catch it. Cool. So that was... it's great. So much fun. So Sunday, lose the weed. Monday, buy a new weed. Tuesday, fail at varial flip. Wednesday, job interview, complete failure. And then Thursday, yesterday, I just got drunk in my front yard. I bought a pack of 211 silver cans, dude. That's when you know you're rock bottom. I was like, dude, you know what? I don't deserve sweet alcohol. I need bitter, terrible alcohol to match how I feel. So whatever. I'll probably be drinking more of that 211. I got a 12 pack, so that's good. Things are looking up. I mean, in all reality, when things are going super shitty, I do turn on the optimism. I go, you know what, dude? Like, it's been a shitty week. But what did Buddha say? Made in America. Buddha's famous 2 words was made in America. The bottom line is, there's only one place to go from here, one direction, up, motherfucker. This week's gonna get better. The weekend is starting today with you guys, right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. Things are looking up for me. Oh, shoots. I got good vibes. I got good vibes today. Anyways, varial flip. Worst thing ever. I went to last week, I think it was on Friday. So the last time that I did the podcast, I went to a Golden Knights game with my friend Nick and Sierra. We went up there, dude. Had a good time. They gave me like a bobblehead. Like a bobblehead, a little fucking figurine. And I'm walking down the stairs and some weird kid, I don't want to say that he may have been like handicapped in above the neck in some way, in the brain area. Maybe, or maybe not. This guy looks up at me with a weird fucking face and goes, can I have your bust? What? Can I have your bust? What the fuck does this guy want from me, man? What do you want, bust? My tits? What do you mean my bust? And he points at the bobblehead. I was like, oh, the bobblehead. The bobblehead. It's head bobbles. That's why they call it that. What the fuck is a bust? Jody, bust. Fuck you. But I gave it to him. And I sat down in my seat. They're like, where's your bust? I'm just kidding. like, where's your bobblehead? I gave it to some fucking guy up there. I think he's either really drunk or he's had a rough go. I don't know, man. It's not funny. It's hard not to laugh. Like, I'm trying to be sensitive right now. I gave my bust to someone who wanted it more than me. So I did a good deed. And for that I was rewarded with a $700 vet bill. Thanks universe. Thanks world. No good deed goes unpunished. I do feel like that sentiment all the time. You ever try to do something nice for someone and it just goes terribly? And it makes your life terrible? I can't think of a good example, but it happens. Or it'd be like spare change? Like, oh, you know what? I do have spare change. Let me reach in my pocket. And then you get hit by a car. You're like, well, if I would have just ignored that bum, I'd still be alive. Shit like that. Right? No good deed goes unpunished. Does anyone else live by that, or is it just me? Okay, whatever. We got one more topic. Wow, we made it 20 minutes. I thought this would be a really fast podcast. So, I got back. The week was so shitty, man. I got back on the old dating app. Got back on the old Tinder. And one thing I see over and over again, other than, I don't know if this is allowed, other than people who are, okay, never mind. We're not going to get there. I see a lot. First off, I see a lot of people that years and years later really hate Donald Trump. Like, you got this Donald Trump on your profile picture saying, if you like this guy, swipe left. Okay, like, why are you still thinking about this guy? He's not even the president anymore. Like, they raided his house, right? He's gonna get in trouble, maybe go to jail. Why are you still thinking about this guy? I don't use the term rent-free very often, but you get on these dating apps, you see a lot of repetition, you know, a lot of people that hate Donald Trump, a lot of people that use these acronyms that no one fucking knows. You go on there, there's like a alphabet soup. It's like ethically non-monogamous. ENM. I'm like, what Eminem? What do you mean? Yeah, I am the real Slim Shady motherfucker. What are you talking about? ENM. Eminem. So now I gotta start looking shit up now. I don't know if it's like a younger generation or something. Where do people learn all these acronyms? I didn't have that school, like that class in school. Made in America. It was just coming up with these fucking acronyms, man. And there's I'm an INF personality type. What does that mean? I don't know. I looked it up. It means you're a piece of shit. It means like non-apologetic, super shitty fucking person, small tits, angry face. That's what INF means. I'm like, cool. Good. Thanks for the acronym. Now I know. Another thing that I see all the time, and this one really bothers me. Like, I wouldn't say bothers me, but I see it and I'm just like, I guess I cringe. I die a little inside when I see these chicks. They're like, let's just say, like, I don't want to be rude, okay? Because I know I'm not in my prime. I'm no cup of tea, okay? But let's just say I see a lot of these chicks who, on the scale of 1 to 10, are like 6 or below. They just do this thing where, like, yeah, I have 3 kids, 2 jobs, I don't have a car, I'm never gonna pay for a drink, and oh yeah, my time is valuable. Your time's valuable? What? How? How is your time valuable? First off, I don't want to get into this big debate about like existentialism or something, like life is meaningless, but first off, motherfucker, you are just you're like a little ant in the world, or a bee, a little worker bee. Your job is to go get honey and go back home and feed your kids or something. That's all you do. And you will be alive and dead in the blink of an eye, as far as the world is concerned. Your time is not fucking valuable. Okay? Unless your name is Jeff fucking Bezos, your time is not fucking valuable. No one's time is valuable. No one's time is any more or less valuable than anyone else's. Maybe you guys can agree to disagree. I feel like that's such... I think it bothers me because it's like a big ego thing, right? Or that's how I interpret it. I interpret it as I'm very important. It's almost like it's almost like you just told me through the little dating app, I'm very important. Oh, well, I'm not. I'm a super shitty, just regular human being. I didn't realize that you were a fucking celebrity. Sorry, LeBron James. My bad. I didn't know that you being on this dating app was so inconvenient for everyone. For like hanging out with someone, getting free drinks was so inconvenient. Do you know what I could be doing right now? No, nothing. Sitting at home watching TV because your time is so fucking valuable. No, nothing. You're meaningless and worthless. Oh, my time is valuable, man. I don't know, whatever, man. Still swipe right, just to waste more time. Like, now I'm mad. You know what, bitch? Now I'm wasting time. Now I'm gonna waste all your time. All the time you have, I'm wasting it. I'm throwing it away. Well, you come on a date with me, and let's say I have to use the microwave for some popcorn. It says, microwave this for 2 minutes. Bitch, I'm putting it in for 3. Just so I can waste the extra minute of your time. Hell yeah. I'm watching a movie with commercials. I'm wasting all the time. All the time. Bitch, if we go to Applebee's, I'm going the long way. I missed my turn. Whoops. I don't know what to do. I'm wasting time. Hashtag. They're gonna come. We're gonna be at Olive Garden. They're gonna go. Are you ready to order? Give me. I don't know. I'm not ready. Are you ready, lady? Yeah, I've been ready to order for several minutes now. One more minute. I need to waste some time. Hold on. And can I get some more water, please? I'm wasting everything. Oh, it's done. It's done. Go back to my place. Oh yeah, I want to suck your dick. Oh, let me go to the bathroom first. I'll go in the bathroom. I'll sit there and I'll play on my phone. I'll sit there and play on my phone and jack off. And I'll come out and be like, sorry, I jacked off for the past half hour. Can't fuck. Because your time was so valuable. I've wasted this entire evening. Never call me again. I've wasted the entire evening. The car runs out of gas. Oops, silly me. The gas station, well, there is a gas station right there, but I'd rather walk to that one, the Joe Biden gas station. Made in America, goddammit. My favorite 2 words. Okay, that's it. That's the whole podcast, guys. We're just out here wasting time. Yeah, give me a hell yeah in the chat room. I appreciate everyone who's hanging out with me today on Friday right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. Appreciate all you guys. We got Grog, iBookBoy, Poop Muncher, Ishwave, Roll Fast Joe, Infamy, Snorch, Ish, Grog, Roll Fast, Poop Muncher, Meatball Head, iBookBoy. You guys are awesome. Appreciate you guys being here. I noticed that no one sent me any money today. That was pretty lame. But you know what? This podcast was pretty shitty. We just been I'm wasting your time now. We got Keenan and Kel, Love My Toe, Mr. Jesus. Yeah, appreciate all you guys being here. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the rest of the day. I'm getting kind of hungry, man. I want to go eat something, but I want it to be something good. My buddy Rye Dog invited me to go eat, but I'm here doing the podcast. I'm making sacrifices for you guys. But if you didn't see the whole podcast and you want to watch it again or whatever, I don't know what to say. Go to iTunes, Podbean, or YouTube. And the repeat of today's live podcast will be coming out on Sunday. Also, if you have iTunes, leave a review. I don't know how to do that, but go on to iTunes, find my podcast, and leave a review. Say, this guy's so funny. He just brightens up my Friday. I watch him every time. And then give me 5 stars. One of you assholes gave me 4 stars, and I don't appreciate that shit. Maybe if I get more stars, maybe it'll show my podcast to more people. Like I said, you guys can always send me money, but if you don't have money and you still want to support the podcast, all you have to do is tell a friend. Tell a friend about the podcast. That's all I got for you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow, Ninja Review comes out. It's kind of funny. And yeah, I hope you guys stay safe out there. And as I always say, don't drink too much, but don't drink too little.
Made in America. Made in America.